All right, this is Ben Kenny, Better Homes and Gardens Real Estate. Today is October 28th, 2025. This is my initial inspection, BPO inspection, potential takeover for 19 Magnolia Avenue in Hampton. This is our walkthrough video. It is a residential street, curb line, we got sidewalks. Looks like we are right off the water over here. And it is kind of a private neighborhood, which does have a little bit of appeal factor. I feel the kind of eclectic architecture, got the four square. This is a minimal traditional. Got brick, vinyl with asbestos in certain areas. The roof looks like it has been replaced. It has the new architectural shingles. There is one spot there that we maybe have to have a roofer come take a look at, pop that down. I was up in the attic. I did not see any evidence of leaks or any moisture intrusion, so that's good. Looks like it might be just superficial. We also are going to need someone to come in here and abate the vegetation and ivy growth, getting up into the vinyl and the soffits that can cause damage in the trim there. So that's a side yard here. So vinyl does have leaf guard gutters, which is a nice upgrade. No significant deferred maintenance on exterior. We do have some evidence of settlement here. You can see separation in the brick coming down and it's spiraling across. So that is definitely, potential settlement. Could be flagged by an appraiser, inspector. We have more settlement here. I got a brick cracking here, separation in the corner. We have ivy vegetation growth on the side of the house and damaged gate and fence. We are in a flood zone based on the fact that the HVAC is elevated, which is good though. That means right now it's possibly complying with NFIP standards, so that can mean the potential flood insurance may be less because they've already made some modifications to the real property. There's the HVAC. It is currently not operational, at least I could not get the heat running with the thermostats. There are two thermostats inside. I'll look at that in a minute. Backyard is large. It is fenced, partially chain linked with privacy, neighbor's privacy fence along the back. Here's a look at that roof on the back side. Again, new architecture shingles, got a ridge vent, and then upside got an attic fan. Stoop on the back side, small patio, storage shed over in the corner. Here's some of that shingle over on this side. Everything looks pretty good on the exterior. No significant issues. I did note that there's inadequate drainage along the back here. This could possibly be flagged by an appraiser. If you see here, where it's coming into the foundation on that side. If I was appraising it, I'd probably require that to be backfilled with dirt and burn out to give it positive drainage. That would be an FHA VA requirement for sure. That's probably the most significant exterior issues that I noted, that and the vegetation on the house over here. But all of it is maintenance free on the outside, vinyl, aluminum, and brick. No significant peeling paint or defective surfaces on the exterior. That would be an issue with the appraisal. And we did see some settlement. Again, part of that settlement could be due to the lack of adequate drainage on the foundation. So that might be part of the repairs necessary to fix the foundation issues. And we'll go back inside. Inside the property does have real hardwood floors. I know all the buyers are interested in that. We come into a foyer, small foyer with a coat closet. Interior doors are in rough shape. Most of them need to be repaired. Looks like it's running on a dual system. You got a hot water, radiating system, and then the HVAC heat pump for the cooling. This is the main living room. We have a bay window in the front. They have been replaced. These windows are not bad shape. They all look pretty good. Seal's intact. Ceiling in the living room is okay. There is, again, we just did a little bit of popping, common in the older houses, the moisture and stuff. Most likely that's the case, but we want to make sure it doesn't be screwed up. We don't want the ceiling coming down or any issues like that. Masonry fireplace. We do have some equipment. Fireplace doors. We'll note that in the listing. This is our dining room. Paneled plaster walls, hardwood floors. The flooring all needs to be refinished. It's heavily worn, stained. We have a small family room den that's off the dining room, approximately 8 by 14, not very large. And it does have a lower ceiling height. It may be within the 7-foot threshold. Honestly, I think if I was appraising it, I would just call this GLA. I wouldn't tie up the report, but you never know with a stickler. On this den, we have the powder room or half bath. The guys were just here. They just winterized the property while I was taking my inspection pictures. So we got a little powder room. This one's actually okay. There is heavy mold smell in the house. Carpet has like animal mold smell, and this carpet's heavily stained. Might want to just have it pulled up all together. I don't know what's underneath it. It might just be plywood though. We have a garage over here. It's wet because the guys just had the door open. We're doing some work with the winterization. This is a large size 2-car garage, or excuse me, 1.5 car garage, a 1-car bay, but it's about 400 square feet, so it's a good size, like workshop area. Has the built-in workbench, cabinetry. We have a yard well with the well pump. This is the boiler providing heat. Here's a water heater. We have a utility sink and laundry rough-ins. And then a nice cabinet above the laundry area, which is good for all the detergents and whatnot. All right, off of our dining room, we have a kitchen. Fairly narrow galley style, but it does have a lot of windows, which is nice. There's a lot of light in here. Showcase that. Kitchen has tile flooring. The cabinets are really nice. The countertop is horrible. It's an ugly color. It's Formica, but these are really heavy. They're not like they're nicer cabinets. And we put nicer, heavier doors in there. So, but we do a lot of cabinet area, which is nice. You got the higher upper cabinets. We have an electric range oven combo with a microwave, all builder grade and fair condition. Dual sink, no disposal, just winterized. It does have a dishwasher underneath the sink. It's a little messy in there. Looks like they had to cut it out to get access to the water lines. But under the sink, we do have peeling paint on the exterior. This will have to be remediated. This would be flagged FHAVA due to the age of the house. There's more defective paint in other areas. Through this is the back hallway. This is the rear door. There is an unsecured pet door. I think maybe we should get that secured so we can access the house until that is sealed off. They can reach through and pull the lock. This is one of, let me see, we got 1, 2, 3 bedrooms. So it's 1 of 3. So it's a little bay window with some built-in, which is kind of nice. With a closet. Goes pretty deep. This ceiling is in good shape. It's got a little bit cracked, but look, that one has been repaired. Again, real hardwood floors. This is the hallway off of the living room. This would be the primary bedroom. It's the largest of the three. It has 2 closets. Nice light area. There's 1 or 2 closets. Here's some more evidence that it's settlement. I can see a big crack in the back wall here of the closet. This is the wall. And we see some buckling here. I'm gonna take some pictures of this when I'm done. If this is the outside of that wall where I saw that crack on the outside, see, I definitely have some settlement. And this is newer. This has been repaired and it's separated again, so that will impact marketability. Also, some of the windows, we have the seals are popping out. Windows in the other bedrooms. A broken fixture, second closet. Again, this is the primary. Third bedroom. Again, we have more defective paint here. This is definitely going to be flagged as an appraiser. This is exactly what they talk about, built before 1978. This is just peeling right off. Kids can put that right in their mouths and stuff. So all this defective paint needs to be remediated. This is the closet off the third bedroom, and this is where the electric panel is. It's on the back wall inside the closet, so we need to find it. Ceiling in this room is in okay shape, no issues. Again, evidence of settlement and previous attempted repair of it. Thermostat, not operational. I couldn't get to turn over. You can't get the heat to go. I turn off, I'm not sure. I guess the cooling, I can't get it to go off. That's the main thing. Just trying to turn it off. So I'm not sure if it's just neither the thermostat or if it's working or not. I think I checked. I think that's the only smoke detector I noted in the report. There is one installed there. All right, here's the single full bathroom. We have a fiberglass tubby shower. Fixtures are installed, just winterized. Single vanity, medicine cabinet. Pretty dry under there, no issues. Just winterized. And we got a linen closet, towel closet off the bathroom. And then a second closet as well. More linen closet, towel closet there. And this is the back. Oh yeah. And this one, notice these windows are all fogged as well. And you had some popping on that. All right, finally we go to stairs to an unfinished attic, permanent stairs. Again, we're peeling paint issues there. Also has original fuse boxes installed. I'm not sure if these are working anything or if they're just here for display. They have an electrician come check those out. There are the original fuse boxes in here. Let's come up here and peek. This is the attic. And again, large, unfinished attic. Nothing really to see up here, but it is dry. Didn't see any water or puddles where that hole or that shingle was popped up. So it seems to be good. The roof is holding up. All right, this is Ben Kenny, Better Homes and Gardens Real Estate. That concludes the tour of 19 Magnolia. I'll have the BPO prepared later today.